Gary Michael Underhill was born September 27, 1985, to parents Robin and Michael. Robin had just gotten out of the military when he was born. His sister Christina joined the family 6 years later, and Gary loved her dearly. Gary loved to fish, loved animals of all kinds. He had many pets: lizards, ferrets, cats, dogs, snakes, bunnies, and birds. Like many who go on to serve their country, he was a Boy Scout. He was close with his grandpa and developed a passion for history. The two of them traveled to Gettysburg together. It was a trip he always treasured. He valued all life, couldn't even kill spiders. He preferred the catch and release program. According to his mom, Robin, there was a time that brother and sister couldn't even sit at the same table without bothering each other. Somehow, that grew into a great love. He went to Lancaster High School and was a first-team All-Star in the ECIC Division I on the rifle team, a year they also qualified as scholar athletes. Gary was a member of the graduating class of 2003, and he took those rifle skills and enlisted in the United States Army. While at boot camp, he wrote 7 letters home to his little sister, filled with the dreams he had of moving forward. Not getting much sleep around here. Too much BRM. Wake up, shoot all day, go to sleep, wake up, shoot all day, go to sleep, pull 2 to 3 guard shifts, wake up, and do the whole thing all over again. He made plans to attend air assault school while in Korea. Airborne, Halo, and mechanized schools were on his horizon, and then the ultimate Ranger School were mentioned as what he aspired to as he strived to finish boot camp. He said, "If you're a Ranger, you walk on water around here." He mentioned wanting to be stationed at Fort Drum so he could be close to his family. He graduated boot camp with an MOS in the infantry. Whenever he would return to Buffalo, he would always take Christina to dinner and the mall or the movies to spend time with just her. He shipped off to Korea in January of 2004. Upon return to Lancaster in 2005, he reconnected with a high school friend and married Nikki Howe in June of that year, just a month before deploying to Iraq. His mom said he was a goofy kid. Once he called from Iraq and asked if the refrigerator was running. When they said yes, not knowing it was him, he said, "Well, then you'd better go catch it," and hung up. He called back a little later, and they all had a very good laugh. Returning to Watertown, New York, Fort Drum, from Operation Iraqi Freedom, he was told they would be deploying back to Iraq in 10 months. He sought help for post-traumatic stress and attended one session, but missed all the others due to training for the upcoming deployment. He loved the Army, and he loved training his men. He began having significant marital problems. On July 30th, 2007, he ended his life. In 2007, 25,502 active duty service members had PTSD, now renamed PTS. Army statistics show there was a 41% increase in suicides over a 2-year period. Spending on post-traumatic stress has dramatically increased since 2007, and yet rates remain high. No outcome data as to whether they are effective, and there is no tracking of the dollars being spent. David Rudd, a member of a scientific panel reviewing military mental health programs in 2014, said this: 7 years of relative stability at these profoundly higher rates may well be the new normal. He issued his critical report in 2014. We can no longer tolerate our bravest, our finest, suffering post-traumatic stress and not receiving the attention and treatment that is effective in healing them. Gary Underhill and those who have suffered this will be remembered as the heroes they are. Sergeant Gary Michael Underhill, American hero.